guys, welcome back to our Caravan in Essentials video. So we've been on the road for just over 12 months and we're doing a short mini series to answer questions without you having to watch a massive Q&A.
Yes.
So this one we're going to be doing finding water. We haven't had this question so much on social media. It's been more when we've run into people on the road. So we have done 2 months straight off-grid. That's the longest time we've done. We could have gone longer, it's just we've wanted to stay in certain places where maybe there were only caravan parks. And every time we tell people that, we get the, but how did you last that long with water? So, basically.
You use Wiki and you use Google.
Yeah. So, download WikiCamps or Campedia or Camps Australia or whatever app you want to use. We use Wiki. And basically there's a little filter button for water. So I might even chuck in a little video so I can show you. Just turn all your filters off and put the water filter on and it will show you all of the areas where there is water available. Sometimes it's just a tap at a park and other times they're proper water fill stations. Most of them are free. If you go to communities where they don't have a lot of water, a lot of the time they do want you to pay for it, but it's never very expensive.
No. Normally what? $1 for every 100 litres, I think? It's not that expensive.
It's not much. It's not the end of the world. If you're living in a caravan and you don't have like a water bill at home, it's really not the end of the world.
No.
So Dion has a little, what is it? The little tap.
Star.
Yeah, we might show you the little tap. Sorry guys, sunnies are going on. It is so bright it's not funny.
Oh, it's better than raining, which we normally get.
Yeah. All right, so Dion has this little tap. You can get them from Bunnings or caravan stores.
So it's literally just a star. You got different different drives for different types of taps, and each one will turn on and turn off a tap. So a lot of the council sites like parks, public toilet blocks, all that, they will have taps but they won't have a handle on them. This will work as a handle and they are anywhere from $2 online to $5 or $10 from a camping shop.
Yeah, they're not expensive. We've not had to use it much, but there's been a couple of times where it's been handy.
It's very handy just for the fact that you can get water in a lot more places because of it.
Keep in mind as well, I reckon about 50% of caravan parks we've stayed at where we've gone unpowered, there's been water hookup.
Yes.
So even if you're paying for unpowered, a lot of the time there'll still be a tap you can fill up at. But yeah, if you're staying off grid for many, many weeks, there's water everywhere and you'll need a dump point anyway, unless you have a composting toilet, and there is always potable water at a dump point. It won't generally be in the exact same spot.
No, but we won't have it beside the dump point because that's normally got for cleaning the actual canisters.
Yeah, so don't use the tap that is for cleaning the canisters, and definitely do not use the hose that is for cleaning the toilet canisters. It'll be a metre or two away in a separate area. That is the water you use when you want to fill up your tanks.
Yeah.
As for water quality, we generally don't use bore water if we can help it, unless it's very clean. And we definitely don't use it if it's going to smell. We don't have a dedicated water drinking tank.
No, we took that out for weight reasons.
Yeah. So basically we have a, what do you call it?
Water filter.
Yeah, we have a water filter. And
Inline water filter.
You can get them from caravan shops. They are about $50, aren't they?
Yeah, we got ours from Bunnings.
Yeah, they're about $50, but they're worth every cent. They can do like 5,000 or 10,000 litres of water before you need to change them.
Yeah.
Every water fill up, we use the filter.
Whether it's town water or bore water or...
Yeah.
We don't care what sort of water it is, we'll always filter it first.
Always gets filtered on the way in. Therefore, anything that's in it is not actually making it to our tanks. Then I also have a massive 8 litre, what's the brand? Brita.
Yep.
It's like a big 8 litre jug in the fridge that's filtered. So any of the water that we're drinking from the fridge has all been filtered as well. So it's getting double filtered. And touch wood, again, we haven't had any issues with drinking water.
And I also have a filter for when I fill up the car water tank.
Yes. That's actually probably something we should mention.
Yes.
If you're going to be off grid for a long time, you need a way to transport water from your car to your caravan. If you're at a beach site, especially a free one, and you don't want to lose your spot, you can't stay there for weeks unless you have a way to get water to your car. So you either need...
To your van.
To your van. So you either need a tank in your car, you need water jerrys, or you can get the water bladders.
Yeah, the water bladders are probably the easiest option because they roll up into a small roll. You can put them away, out of the way when you're not using them.
And they're pretty big.
Yeah, you can get up to 200 litre water bladders. That'll fit across your footwell or in the back of your canopy or in a tray.
Yep.
Definitely worth it because you can then literally refill everything in your van and still probably have leftover water. We have the 70 litre water tank, which isn't enough to really...
It almost fills one tank.
It'll almost fill one tank. So realistically, with the car water tank, we don't need to do multiple trips. Unless Jess wants to do washing, then we're stuffed.
Yeah, if we're doing washing off grid, our washing machine uses about 20 litres of water off grid to do a wash, which is not too bad. I also sometimes just do a hand wash in a bucket if just something small needs to be washed and I don't want to waste a lot of water. But back to the water tanks in your car, you do need a way to get it into your van. So you're either going to have to tip it or you're going to need a pump to pump it into the van.
Yeah, so we have an inline pump with our tank, but from most Bunnings and hardware shops, you can actually get a water transfer pump that you can normally just attach a drill to, which will pump it through. Or you can even buy just an electric pump. They're normally about $12 off eBay.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, even if you go out every couple of days, you just go out, drop by a water fill point on the way and then come back and top your van up. It's really not that difficult. And if you're traveling frequently, then you can obviously just drag your van to a fill point. So some water saving tips. Everyone's very different with their water usage. It does take a while. If you're leaving from a house and it's your first week, you are not going to be very good with your water because you're very used to just using the water. It's a learnt skill that you have to actually really put your mind to. So firstly, if you have kids and they're little kids and they don't really understand that we're trying to save water, you need to show them and keep an eye out when they're washing their hands, like after they go to the toilet, because they can use a lot of water just washing their hands. So with showers, especially if you're swimming every day, me and Dion just alternate having showers each night, and we put the plug in the bottom of the shower and the water we use actually turns into a little bath for Hudson, so that saves us some water.
Yep.
The other thing is you get the
bucket at the front door.
Oh yeah, a bucket at the front door to just rinse your feet off if you're on the beach, and you just get the water from the beach.
Yeah, just salt water in a bucket, doesn't matter. But at least it'll get the bulk of the sand off your feet.
You also get two products that are very helpful. The first one is a Topper-G water counter.
Water flow meter.
You can explain that because clearly I don't know what I'm talking about.
So all it is a little inline water meter. You put it after your water pump and it just counts how many litres it gets pumped through the water pump.
Which means that when your tank is saying you've used 75% of the water, you can actually check the exact amount of water that you've used and you know what's in your tanks.
Yeah.
Because if you fill them up and you've got 180 litres all up, it'll tell you how much of that is actually left. It also helps us to time things, so I know if we're off grid and I need to wash my hair, if I do that quite quickly, I can do that with 11 litres of water.
Yeah.
So, that's not too bad. And, I think Dion can use like 2 litres of water to have a shower if he's being really, really quick. So you can kind of figure things out so you know how much longer your water's going to last. Yeah.
So realistically, the 280 litres that we've got in the van should last us what?
Should last a while.
About 10 days.
Our flush tank in our toilet has its own
separate tank.
Yep. So that doesn't count. A shower each is only a couple of litres. Another maybe 2 or 3 litres to do the washing up. We only wash up once a day.
Yeah.
And then it's just hand washing really, and a bit of water for cooking and drinking.
Drinking's the main one. Is
yeah.
Me and Hudson drink a lot of water. Jess doesn't really drink much because she doesn't really go outside.
No.
But on average, I'll probably drink 4 litres. Hudson will probably drink about 2 litres a day.
Yeah. So easily under 20 litres a day.
Yeah. Again, when we fill up, we'll try and do a load of washing when we're filling up.
Yeah, that's a good one actually. So when you pull up at the fill station, so it only takes me 15 minutes to do a load of washing. So if we've got, 40 or 50 litres left, I will do a couple of loads of washing and use it all up and then go and fill the van up rather than fill it up and then use that water.
Yeah.
So we're actually getting the windscreen glass on the car changed the other day, and we were stuck there for a little bit and we had to go fill up on the way to the next campsite. So I just used all the water in the tanks washing while we were waiting for the glass to dry, and then we went and filled up.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's about it, really. For saving water.
That's it, really. Any other suggestions or comments or questions, pop them below. Subscribe if you want to hear more of our little short videos, I guess. And if you have any particular questions you'd like a short video on, just let us know, because we're always looking for new ideas. Okay, bye.
See ya.